Guess what? Go ahead and guess. I don't know if that's right or not, because I can't hear you. Anywho, it's ranking time. And what are we ranking? Well, thanks to old school wrestling fan, we're ranking some old school wrestlers. We are ranking some golden era wrestlers. He asked, "Can you rank your golden era figures?" And I said, "You know what? I'm going to do that." So, let's rank my top 10 golden era figures from my least favorite to my favorite. But first, I'm just going to give kind of like a little scan of some wrestlers that didn't make it. This was a tough one. I don't know. There's some people that were right on the edge of the golden era. Maybe I consider them a little more of the new gen era. So it was tough for me. It was really tough for me to make the decisions on the ones that I did. One example is Texas Tornado. He's right on the edge of the golden era and the new gen, around the 90, 91, 92, 93. So, I mean, technically he probably falls into the golden era, but I left him out because I wanted to rank some other people. And I left out all the tag teams as well. So Legion of Doom, Bushwhackers, the Nasty Boys, Demolition, none of those are in this. This is just single wrestlers. So, without further ado, let's get into the top 10 figures from the golden era in my collection. And like always with these lists, this is my list, so feel free to critique it if you want. Leave it in the comments and say, "Dude, you are an absolute moron when it comes to ranking figures." And that's okay, because this is my list, and you can tell me what your list is in the comments. But let's start off with number 10. It's Elite 49 Flashback Series. It is the Barber. Brutus the Barber. Beefcake, here he is. And with this ranking, not only did I rank the figures, but also kind of the characters that I liked from that generation. And Brutus was always one of my favorites, and it was specifically the Barber version. I just don't remember him being so thick in the chest, but otherwise, it's a great figure, and it is actually in the top 10 at number 10. What's number 9? Number 9 is one of my favorite wrestlers, as you guys know. The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. This is the black version, Legends Series 9. He's in the black suit, not the chase. I like this one, I think, more than the rest of them. The reason he ranks so low, I love the head scan and the suit, and the title is, he's so short. I mean, I don't remember how short he is, but look at how short he is compared to Brutus. I mean, Brutus has a way more. I don't know what they did. So, and I don't know if Brutus is really that much taller. I mean, I can't believe that he is. So for that reason, he comes in at number 9. Number 8, another Legends figure. These are all Legends in my mind, but another Legends. It's Legends Series 3. Hacksaw James Jim Duggan. Here he is. Have you guys checked out his YouTube channel? He's got like a little YouTube channel going on where he shows his house and stuff like that, and I've seen that. But yeah, this figure's cool. I had been looking for this one for a long time when I got back into collecting, and I found it. I love the screaming face. Face scan isn't the best in my opinion. Again, this is one of those older figures, but it is an enjoyable figure nonetheless, and it does come in at number 8. And I don't know how we're going to do this. We're going to have to set him over there with that big old 2x4 sticking out like that. There we go, 10, 9, 8. Who's number 7? Well, once you know it, it's the Honky Tonk Man. Flashback Series 21 Honky Tonk Man. I did give him the Intercontinental title. Why? Because he was the longest reigning Intercontinental title prior to Gunther coming in. Yeah, I mean, he's got 3 figures now. He's got the Greatest Hits Legends, he's got this flashback one, and he's got the Retro Fest. This is my favorite of the 3. Loved the character, thought it was awesome. He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. I am ew. And he's coming in at number 7. Who's number 6? Well, it's the face of the Golden Era. It's Hogan. Here he is. This is the Ultimate Series 13 Ultimate Hulk Hogan. And this right here is what I think of when I think of the Golden Era. I think of Hogan. So, yeah. Just not my favorite figure, obviously, because he's coming in at number 6. Can we get him to stand? Yes, we can. He's coming in at number 6. Let's get into the top 5. Number 5 is Elite 44 Tugboat. You know, like that, like a little tugboat thing action. I don't know what he did. I enjoyed Tugboat. I think I enjoyed him more than Typhoon. I love the face version versus the heel, the good guy versus the bad guy. Good figure. Love the outfit, the sailor hat. He's a tugboat. And he's number 5. What's number 4? Well, it's another Ultimate. It is from the Coliseum collection, Jake the Snake Roberts. And this figure, along with the snake, is phenomenal. One of the better Ultimates out there, in my opinion. Feel free to pick it up if you ever get an opportunity. I would suggest to do so, because this is in my top 4 figures from the Golden Era, and it would probably make the top 10 Ultimate. There he is. It's Jake the Snake Roberts. He's slipping in right there at number 4. What's number 3? Well, better obey the law, because it's the Big Boss Man. He's coming down, and he's going to give you some hard times. Anywho, here it is. Series 90 Big Boss Man. This is not the Chase version. He was the Chase version in that set, but this is the regular version. This is from that Golden era of Big Boss Man, not when he was wearing all the black in the Attitude Era or the WCW version. Great figure. As many of you maybe don't know this, I went to school originally to be a police officer, and one of my favorite wrestlers growing up watching was the Big Boss Man. I always thought he was a police officer. He was a correctional officer. He wasn't even a police officer, but I was just like, dude's awesome. He just whipping that baton around, handcuffing people. It was great. And he is in my top 3 of my favorite figures in the Golden Era. Number 2, who is it? Akeem. Akeem, the African Dream. Here he is. And this is a really sought-after piece for most collectors right here. I was able to pick it up for a decent price, so I added it to the collection. Just the blue and yellow, and I mean, this piece is just awesome. I wish he would sign a Legends contract, get back in the game somehow, or somehow get more figures of him, like the one-man gang, stuff like that. But this figure was awesome. We also need his manager, Slicky, Icky, Sticky, Ricky. That'd be awesome. There he is, number 2. So, what one is my favorite figure from the Golden Era? And I don't know why my head keeps doing this, but it does. I'm going to show you. Here he comes. He's a hillbilly. Hillbilly Jim. When I first got back into collecting, I think I picked up a couple of Hogans and a couple of Warriors. And surprise, surprise, Warrior did not make the list. Awesome figures. Awesome wrestler. Just not my favorite figures in this era. But when I got in, this was the guy right here I wanted. I was like, I want him and the model Rick Martel. And the only reason the model Rick Martel did not make the top 10 is because I don't have his jacket. He's just in like a custom t-shirt. Otherwise, he'd probably be at the top of the list. But Hillbilly Jim with the big horseshoe and the hillbilly hat and the overalls. For it being an older figure, they nailed it, and it is my favorite golden era figure. There they are. There's the ranking. You probably can't see most of them now because the two biggest dudes came in at number 1 and 2, and they're covering everybody up. But the rankings again went. Number 10 was Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Number 9, way back here, you can't see him, $1 Million Man. Number 8 was Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Number 7, Honky Tonk Man. Number 6, Hulk Hogan. Number 5, we had Tugboat. Number 4, Ultimate Jake the Snake Roberts. Number 3, The Big Boss Man. Number 2, Legends Series. Number 5, Akeem. And last but not least, the number 1 figure in my collection from the golden era is Legends Series 4, Hillbilly Jim. There you go. What do you guys think of that ranking? Let me know in the comments. And with all that stuff said, hopefully we will see you on the next video. Wrestling Rewind figure ranking guy just ranked my top 10 favorite figures from the golden era. And I'm out.